Hello, everyone. How are you? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I hope everybody is doing good. To start, yes. Before we start, first of all, is whether anyone can hear me to start with. It is time. It is time. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. So it's right time to start. Who is waiting? Anybody waiting yet? Anyone waiting yet? All right. Oh, good. Good afternoon, Demi. How are you? Sound is perfect. Screen as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see you, Demi. You're the number one today. You are number one. Let's see who is joining you. Let's see who's gonna make it second position this afternoon. Who is gonna be second? All right, VJ Prince. Thank you. You are second. Who is gonna third? Who's gonna come in third? Who is gonna come in third today? Right? Who is coming third? Yeah, I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Right? And also you can see the screen. Okay, so you can see the screen and you can hear me loud and clear. Oh, thank you for giving us the like already. Fantastic. I hope the sound is okay. It's coming loud and clear. Nothing is breaking. We're gonna crack on very soon. We're gonna crack on. People will join us, because today is going to be a fantastic day. So while other people are joining, so let's start. Once people join, I will acknowledge them and make sure that they are welcome. Okay, so let's look at my screen. You can see today it's a day of the news. All right, so this is Forest Factory. Most of us know what is Forest Factory. You go to the calendar, and from the calendar you can see what has happened today. So if you look at your charts, if you look at your yes, thank you, you can hear me loud and clear. So if you look at your chart, your MT4 platform, you can see a lot of movement today in the charts. Okay, you see a lot of movement in the chart today. I did have a look, and hence you need to check what is going on, why everything is being yo-yo. For example, this is 5 minutes. This is 5 minutes. Let's see 5 minutes euro. Okay, so if you look at 5 minutes euro USD, you can see here what is going on with all these big candles. If you look at GBP USD, the same thing happened with GBP USD. If you squeeze it, you will see this is a big move. So let's find out what exactly is going on with all these moves. Okay, so what happened is I check here. I discovered that today is Thursday. Okay, so today is Thursday. As you can see, we had two big news today. One is the European news, ECB, and the second news is the US CPI. So European press conference and the monetary policy. So they kept the interest rate at 0%. Okay, so they kept the interest rate at 0%. That is ECB. Okay, and that is at 12:45. About 45 minutes later, they give a press conference, and at the same time, the US, they release their core price inflation, CPI. Okay, so they release the CPI. What happened with the CPI? So CPI, you can see the value is better than what is expected. So we are expecting inflation figure of 0.4, but we are getting 0.6. So that means it is better than expected. Actually, way better than expected, because 0.6 is the highest since 2008. Yes, is the highest since 2008. So it means it should be a very good thing for USD. Okay, at that time when the news comes out. Okay, you can see the next one is the core CPI as well. It's also better than expected. However, the unemployment claims, this is the number of people that are claiming for non-employment. The number rose. Okay, so they were expecting 370,000 people to claim for unemployment benefits. However, 376,000 claim. Okay, so not only that, we talked about ECB before. Okay, so what ECB does was, ECB also increase their inflation target. Okay, they increased their inflation target for 2022. Okay, initially their inflation target was 1.5%. They've now increased the inflation target to 1.9%. So it means it's a good news for euro. It's also good news for USD. So let's see what happened. When you have two news good for two countries at the same time, so this is the effect of it. So what you can see is that for example, this is the GBP USD. So as you can see, GBP USD initially on the news fell, right? Because of the US dollar good news, it came down, but also reacting to the ECB saying that already now they've increased the inflation target from 1.5 to 1.9. So you can see it bounced back. If you check euro dollar, let's see what euro dollar does. Okay, as you can see, GBP is still kind of flying right now. So euro dollar fell right on the US dollar news because the news was good for US dollar, but now it seems to be up again. All right, so that's just to give you some ideas of why we have this choppiness in the market today. So it's all reacting to the news. So you can follow the news on Forex Factory or any other place that you prefer to find your news. Daily FX, they have it. Investing.com also has the news. So it's up to you where you want to get it from. You can come here and get your news here. Excellent. Okay, thank you so much. So who else has joined us again here? Who else has joined us? We got 10 people on the line, but we've still got no one talking yet except VJ Prince and Demi. So welcome yourself. Once you have joined us, welcome yourself on the chat. Let's know that you are here. Okay, so that is about it. Now we are going to go into our usual demonstration. Okay, so you all know what we are here for. We are here to trade the inside bar trading strategy. Okay, so but before I go, before we start, let me see, is there anybody that is new here? Sorry about that. Anybody new here today? Anybody new? So if there's no new people, then we can move on, right? Okay, so all right, so we're going to look at the inside bar and how to determine the direction of trend. How do we determine strength of the trend? Inside bar trade setup. Okay, so this is going to be fast. Okay, all right, and we're going to place stop loss and we're going to do the trade bar setup. In fact, Eniola, hello. Nobody is new here, so if no one is new, so I'm not going to go through this. I'm just going to go straight to the chart. Is anybody new? Because if you have seen this before, there's no need of going there. We just go straight to the chart. Oh, you are new. Oh my goodness. Okay, Rhoda is new. Okay, because of you, we're gonna have a look at this quickly. Okay, Shad Eddie. All right, let's quickly look at this. Okay, because you are new. Otherwise, we are on a run. Okay, so if you look at your chart, you will find a formation like this. We call it inside bar. That is when we have a smaller bar that follow a bigger one, and that smaller bar is contained completely inside the previous one. That's what we call inside bar. Okay, inside bar is when this new bar formation is contained inside the old one. We call it the inside bar. So both the wicks, the top and the lower wicks all contained inside this inside this previous bar. So this previous bar, we call it the mother, and the smaller one we call the inside bar. Okay, that's so easy to find. So you can look into your charts, see if you can recognize any of those. Okay, all right, no worries. Pacheski, you're welcome. Cheryl, you're welcome. Rhoda, you're welcome. So that's because of yourself, that's why we are going through this. Okay, so we know that it's an indecision candle, a candle that does not know where to go yet. So the buyers and the sellers, they are yet to decide whether they are going to go up or go down. So hence you will see a line at the top of the mother bar and another line at the bottom of the mother bar. Depending on the direction they choose, they might decide to break the mother bar, then we say we are bullish. They break the lower line of the mother bar, we say we're going bearish. Okay, so one, it happened when the market's about to turn. Two, it happened when the market is stalling and want to continue. So it can be breakout or it can be a continuation as well. Okay, so two indicators we are going to use. The first one, we are going to use the simple moving average. What that does is very simple. We want to know whether we are going to buy or we are going to sell. So to buy, price must be above moving average. To sell, price must be below moving average. That's simple enough, right? Okay, the second thing we are going to use is Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band is not going to tell us whether to buy or to sell. We just want to use Bollinger Band to determine the strength of the trend, whether how strong we are going to go up. If we are going to go up, how strong is it, that trend? Or if you are going to go bearish, how strong is that trend? That's what Bollinger is going to tell us. You can see anytime Bollinger is close to the upper band, it means we are in a strong uptrend. Similarly, when we are in a downtrend, you will see Bollinger will be very close to the lower band. Okay, but this Bollinger is difficult to interpret when you are trading, because what we are looking for is when it expands. When it expands, that is when we know we are in a strong trend. But when it's close together, when it contrasts, we know we are not in a trend, we are in a range. Like here, we are in a range when it contrasts. Unfortunately, it is not easy to say, oh, it's contrast here, or here it is expanding. You know, it's very subjective. Hence, we find another method. The second method we are going to use, the other method is the same Bollinger Band, but we represent the signal in a different way. Okay, so we call it the bandwidth, Bollinger Bandwidth indicator. So they do the same thing, but this time around, when it expands, it shows in red color. When it contrasts, it shows in either yellow or green. Both of them mean contrasting color. That is the band is come together. The band has come together, so it's in a range. Therefore, we are not interested. We are only interested when we have the red color. That is when the Bollinger is expanding. When the Bollinger Band is expanding, you can see when it's expanding here, quickly the color change to red. You see when the Bollinger Band is too close together here, the color is yellow or green. So we are only interested in when the color is red. So going forward, we are no longer going to use this Bollinger Band. We are just going to use the bandwidth only. Okay, that is the function of the bandwidth, to tell us when to trade. So if you get a signal during when Bollinger Bandwidth is red, good. If you get a signal when the Bollinger Band width is green or yellow, no trade. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to give me a shout, and I will quickly explain to you, especially the new people. All right, so inside bar we have explained before. You can see this, my arrows, they signifies places where the inside bar has taken place. This bar is inside the previous one. This bar is contained inside the previous one. This one is inside this previous one, and the other three as well. Okay, so now let's add that our bandwidth indicator. You can see now over here we have yellow and green. We are not interested in trading during this period, but from this period when we have red, we are interested in trading. So let's see which signal fall into that. Signal fall into green or yellow, no trade. Signal fall into green or yellow, no trade. Signal fall into red, yes, we are interested. Signal fall into red, yes, we are interested. The other two signal fall into red, yes, we are interested. So that is the short way of looking at it. So that's the simple strategy. So I'm going to put it together now. You will see a particular setup, how you can actually place your buy, how you can place your sell, and where to put your stop loss, and where to put your take profit target. That is the next thing we are going to do now. Okay, I hope Pacheski, Sharo, Rhoda, I hope you guys are following. Let me know if anything is unclear. All right. Okay, so let's quickly look at this downtrend and uptrend. Okay, so we say when we are below moving average, we are only going to sell. When price is above moving average, we are going to buy. Okay, so we have a simple indicator as well that help us to identify the inside bar. So I told you the inside bar already. You can find it yourself. It's so simple to find, but in case if you need a help finding it, we have thrown in this indicator. It will color it for you. It will color those inside bar. For example, this one is inside the previous one. This bar is inside the previous one. It might, for your naked eye, it might be difficult, but this will identify it. All right, now let's look at its typical. Let's look at a typical example. Okay, this is just a general. Let's look at one simple example how this is done. Okay, all right, this is a typical example how it is done. Okay, so here I didn't use any colored inside bar indicator here. I just look at it with naked eye. Okay, from naked eye you can see that this small bar here, this candle here, is inside this previous candle. So that's why this black candle is the mother, this small candle is the inside bar or the child, whatever. We don't want to call it a child, we want to call it a insider, someone that has inside knowledge. All right, so what you do is, once you have this formation, you have the inside bar formation. So you are going to draw two lines, one on top of the mother bar and the second one below the mother bar. Okay, just touching the high of the mother bar and the low of the mother bar, two lines. Okay, remember, look at where the moving average is and look at the price. So price is above moving average. You will agree with me now that because price is above moving average, we are only looking to buy. Okay, we are only looking to buy because you can never sell below this moving average. Okay, so when you draw two lines, the first line is the buy stop line. Okay, the second line will be the sell stop, but because we are not interested in selling, so you might as well just ignore the second line and just draw the first line only. Okay, so and once price touches your line, your buy stop order will be triggered. That means you'll be put right into trade, a buy trade. Okay, as you know, once you got into a buy trade, what do you do immediately? Two things. One, you need to set your take profit target and you need to set your stop loss. Make sure you set your stop loss right immediately. Okay, so what we are going to set first is the stop loss. We are going to set the stop loss first. Okay, so how do we set the stop loss? So you look at the charts, you look at that inside bar. Okay, so this is where we went long. The stop loss is just below the inside bar for a buy. Okay, if it were being a sell position, it will be above the inside bar, but because this is a buy position, your stop loss is just below the inside bar. Okay, some people do use this other line, which is the low of the mother bar, as a stop loss. It can work, yes, it also is also good, but I just know that if you use the inside bar, your stop loss will be smaller. That means your risk reward ratio will be higher. Your reward will be RR will be higher than when you are using the mother bar as your stop loss. Okay, so that is a good one to compare. If you are trying it out yourself, try and see which one is better. But from testing and from using live accounts, this smaller one is much better. Okay, so this is the setup. Any question before we blast into real life chats? Any question before we blast into the real life? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would love if you can give us a thumbs up, if you can click the like button for us, because that's where we are here. We are here to give you quality education and to prepare you for the forex market or trading in general. So if you like this trading and this exercise today, just give us a like button. Click your like button. Don't forget as well to subscribe, so that you can get notification when we are posting new videos or when we are actually launching a live session. We keep changing our time for the live session because the reason being that some of our members are in Asia, and when we do it in the UK time in the night, they don't participate. So it is not it's going to be better for us to move the time around so that everybody will be able to participate. So if it becomes a bit inconvenient for you because you are in Europe or you are in other country, bear with us. Maybe very shortly it will also be your time that you're going to relax, but make sure you click the notification bell, otherwise you wouldn't know when the next time will be. It's also always going to be on a Tuesday, for sure, Tuesday, but which time on Tuesday, it depends. We might do it in the afternoon to accommodate more people. We might move it to the evening to accommodate more people, and so on and so forth. Okay, good question. You're asking for the time frame. We will get there. Okay, we will get there. Okay, how to get indicator? We also get there. Don't worry. Okay, which moving average? Yes, we will get there. All right. So summary: we are looking for inside bar on a higher time frame or even any time frame. The inside bar must occur in a strong trend. That's where we throw in the bandwidth to tell us when the trend is strong. Okay, so we enter the trade at the break of the mother bar high or the mother bar low. To buy is mother bar high, to sell is mother bar low, and then we place our stop loss just below the inside bar or above the inside bar, depending on either buy or sell. All right, so thank you so much. I think that is the theory. We took a few 15 minutes to do that. That's fantastic. So new guys, I hope you have caught up now, right? You've caught up with everybody else, because now we're going in a jet speed now. You have caught up with everybody else. No, what time frame should we look for inside bar? Okay, we're gonna go into the action, and I will answer most of your questions. Okay, so let's start with what we usually start with 4 hours. Okay, so originally it was 4 hours. So euro dollar, let's start with, okay, this is euro dollar. Okay, daily. Okay, sometimes what will determine what time frame you should use is depend on individual. Some people prefer a longer time frame. The system can trade on any time frame, okay, but due to preferences and psychological makeups, some people prefer a longer time frame because it gives them the grace opportunity to relax, make decision very slowly, because on a larger time frame you don't have to make decision every 5 minutes or every now and then. You just place one trade and you can wait for like a few days for that trade to develop. Unlike if you come to lower time frame, 5 minutes, this one is a different ball game, because you can get 10 signals in a day, 5 signals, 15 signals in a day. Unlike daily or 4 hour, you might not even get a signal the whole week. Or for daily, you might not get the signal for the whole week. For 4 hour, you might not even get the signal for a whole week as well. But the good news is that you are trading all the available pairs. You are trading all the available pairs with this strategy, so you will never run out of trades to take. Okay, so okay, let's go to smaller time frame today. Let's go to like 5 minutes time frame. Okay, let me first of all demonstrate a good one. Let me find a trade so we can explain it very well. USD JPY. Okay, all right, okay, let's take this USD JPY to do the explanation. Okay, right, let me make sure that all these sidebars are showing. All right, so let's take this JPY to do explanation. So we are going to use these two trade. You can see this one just happened about 1 2 3 4 about 20 minutes ago. Okay, so for here you can see this one, that's the mother bar high. Okay, don't even worry about the mother bar low because we are above moving average, so we are only looking to buy. Hence you don't even need to draw this one. But if it's going to cross down, yeah, you might need it. Okay, if it's going to cross down, but you can see that it's not crossing down, it's going up. All right, so that is our mother bar, that is our buy stop. You put your buy stop there. Okay, and let's look at where your stop loss will be. Okay, before I put the stop loss, you see this is the inside bar. This black one is this black candle is the inside bar of this bullish candle. This is a bearish candle, is the inside bar. Okay, let me expand it one more, yes, so that you guys can see. All right, so this black bearish candle is the inside bar of this bigger one. All right, so if we draw our line here, which is the high of the mother bar, our stop loss will be just below this inside bar, as I've explained to you earlier. So it's going to be here. All right, that is your stop loss. Okay, now you need to calculate what is your stop loss in pips. So it's going to be here to here, which is only 5 pips, 5 point something pips. That's your stop loss. All right, so let's say 5.5 pips, or call it 6 pips. All right, now you know your stop loss. Good. So the question is, what is your take profit? So your take profit will be your stop loss times 1. That is the same size as your stop loss. That is your TP1. You're going to have a different take profit target, but the first take profit target is your stop loss, the number of pips for your stop loss, which this instance is 6 pips. So you're going to say, okay, my take profit 1 is going to be 6 pips. So you just measure from here, make sure it's about 6 pips. Yeah, this is around 6 pips. Okay, that's your TP1. Your TP2 is the stop loss multiplied by 2. So 6 pips multiplied by 2 will give you 12 pips. So TP2 will be somewhere around here. Okay, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe, yeah, maybe that is TP2. If you measure it, it should be around 11-12 pips. It should be around 11-12 pips. Let's try that. Yeah, 13 pips. Okay, just, yeah, so that should be your TP2. All right, so you can see here, you can make your TP1 and TP2. Even if you want to go for TP3, which will be about 17-18 pips, you might still make TP3 as well. Let's try that. Yeah, 18 pips. So on this trade, you have made your TP1, TP2, TP3, whereas your stop loss, you remember this is your stop loss here, is never even close to it. It never even retraced down at all. So there's no, you are not in any risk of hitting your stop loss. It's always going up. Okay, any question? So first of all, which moving average? That's a good question. This is the time to answer your question now. The moving average is 10 simple moving average. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to delete these lines off first. Let me delete all this line out. Okay, let me delete these lines out. Then I'll show you the indicators. All right, let me show you the indicators. All right, so the indicators I have here, as you can see, the first, let's look at the moving average first. The moving average, you can see, is 10 simple moving average. Okay, just 10 simple moving average, nothing complicated, so simple. Okay, 10 simple moving average. The next thing we have is the let's look at the bandwidth. the bandwidth indicator. Most of you that already know the settings for Bollinger Band, you realize that Bollinger Band is always period 20, standard deviation 2. You can see the bandwidth is exactly the same. The bandwidth actually is a Bollinger Band, but instead of drawing 3 lines, is doing it by using colors to denote when the bandwidth is wide or when the bandwidth is close together. Very simple. Okay, and the third one is the inside bar. Okay, as I told you, this function you might not even need it if you can identify the inside bar yourself. But if you find it hard to identify the inside bar and you want an indicator to color it for you, then you use this. Okay, so by just get it default, just use all the default settings, nothing to change there. The only thing is, if you want alert, okay, it comes with visual alert. If you want it to pop up on your screen that there's inside bar, you set this to true. If you want email alert, true. Send, you want your computer whatever to send, true. If you want push alert to your phone, you set it true and you do all the settings. Okay, so that is for the inside bar. And this last one, this is just for peer selector. This is a very good indicator to move around. You can see, instead of me now to be throwing from here, from the market watch, and dropping it on the chart, I can just from here I could select. Now we are looking at USD JPY. Let's say I want to look at Euro USD. I'll do that, and bang, I'm on Euro USD. I'll do that, and I'm on GBP USD. I know some of you know it already, so there's nothing fun, there's nothing super about it. It's just a normal one. All right, so we have looked at this already. So the next thing we are going to look at now. Any questions so far? Okay, so have you seen it? Yes, so I've demonstrated the settings for the indicator. If you still have any question about that, let me know. Okay, so now we have identified this one. Now it is your turn to answer some questions. So I realize there's a delay between when I speak and when you hear me. So there's about 1 minute delay. I think that's YouTube problems, because YouTube are trying to make sure that the quality of the video is sharp. So you have to choose whether you want the quality of the video to be good, the sound will be delayed, or the other way around. Okay, so don't worry if you say something and I didn't reply immediately. It's because of the delay, the lag between when I speak and when you hear me. Okay, even when I move the mouse or move the keyboard or something, or the chart, it takes about a minute before you realize. Okay, so let's do this second one. All right, so I'm going to draw 2 lines. Okay, now this time around, which line should I draw? Should I draw the high of mother bar, or should I draw the low of mother bar? Remember that we are below moving average. Let me refresh this chart, because it looked like we went offline briefly. Let me refresh this chart, whether it's going to close up. Okay, the same. Okay, all right, same thing. All right, so my question is, should I draw my line above the mother bar or below the mother bar? Okay, that's the question. Should I draw my line above the mother bar because I'm looking to trade? This is inside bar. It has been identified by the indicator for us. Even if the indicator is not there, you can see with your eye that this bearish candle is inside this one. Yeah, it's inside this bullish candle. Okay, so the question again is, shall we draw the line above or below? Who is brave to answer the question? Who is brave to answer the question for us? Okay, anyone? Okay, so we're going to draw the line somewhere. We prefer to draw it either up or down, depending on what is our expectation. Are we expecting to have a buy, or we are expecting to have a sell trade? And where do we draw it? Good. Eniola say low, below, and Sharu say below. Good answers. Right. So we are going to draw it below. Yes, because we are below we are below moving average, therefore we are going to draw it below. Thank you for that. Maybe I should just change that to a blue color so that it will be different from other lines. Let me quickly do that. Blue color. All right, so it will be different. Okay. All right, so now you can see here when we break that that bar, when we break this line, this is our set stop. So you put your set stop right on that line, and once you break that line, right, you are taken into a sell trade. Okay, and once again your stop loss will be right above the mother bar, the inside bar. But this time around, the inside bar and the mother bar, they seem to have very close height, very similar high position. So it's around that line. Okay, now let's measure the stop loss this time around. It will be, this time around, the stop loss is 7 pips. 7 pips stop loss. Okay, so your TP1 also is going to be 7 pips. So this is your TP1. So your TP1 will be around here, 7 pips. TP2 will be 14 pips. Let's see if we get to TP2. Yeah, we got to TP2. This is 15.4 pips. So we got TP1 and TP2 this time around. So TP1 will be around here, and TP2, as we seen, is around there. Okay, so on this occasion you had 2 trades just on USD Japanese yen 5 minutes. You have a buy trade which give you TP1, TP2, TP3, that's about 18 pips. And then you have the second trade, which is a sell trade, which give you TP1, TP2. As of now, it can still go down more, and which gives you 7 plus 7, which is 14 pips. So in 2 trades, you've made 16 pips. You've made 18 pips plus 14 pips. That is 32 pips in a short period of time. So that is using 5 minutes. So the same principle apply to even higher time frame. So whatever you do on 5 minutes, you also do on higher time frame. The good thing about the lower time frame is you can see that when there is volatility, you can see that the Bollinger Band always go red quickly when there is volatility. But on a higher time frame, it takes a while. Look, if you go to 4 hours time frame, you will see that we are still green and yellow. That means we can't trade right now. Whereas on a lower time frame, you got lots of opportunity to trade. So that is the advantage of a lower time frame. You got opportunity to trade. On a higher time frame, before we can reflect all the volatility has to be very huge, something big, before it's reflected. Okay, that's the difference. All right, any question? I hope it's all good and well. All right, so let me see. All right, so somebody asked, Eniola asked, how do we get indicator? Okay, it's very simple. My aim is to make sure that anything I provided here is free. People might be charging for their indicators. No, this is free. And how do you get it? You just go to this same YouTube channel and this YouTube video. Underneath this same video you are watching right now, there's a link to download the indicator. By the way, this is not going to be included for now because it wasn't part of the indicator template that I uploaded. I just put this one today to help me to navigate around. I mean, this selector, this pair selector, it doesn't do anything in the strategy at all. It's not part of the strategy. It's just to help you to move around. Like you want to move around, you want to click GBP USD, click, it goes there. You want to change time frame to 1 hour, you click that, it changes to 1 hour. So it's not part of the strategy. So the core strategy is in the template, and all the indicators are on that link. You can just download it. Look at what I was telling you before. You can see the volatility is just starting to reflect on 1 hour here, whereas on the 5 minutes we've enjoyed a lot of volatility already. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give us a like button. I was saying earlier, guys, that we are changing our time for on Tuesday. Sometimes we'll make it in the morning, sometimes we make it in the afternoon, sometimes we make it in the evening. Why do we do that? Okay, I know it's good to have something that is consistent every time, daily, but we are not always coming from the same place. Some people are from Asia, some people are from America, some people are from Europe, different places, Australia. Some people are sleeping right now. So wouldn't it be better for them to have a goal? Maybe anytime we set it up, the time suit them. So that's why we try and move it around. So don't worry. The best way is to make sure you click notification. So when we set up this meeting next time for live session, you will get notified, you know the time. But one thing is sure, it's going to be on a Tuesday. Okay, the trading view. Yes, so I've checked trading view. So on trading view, let me tell you what is available. Of course, moving average is available on trading view. Yes. On trading view, bandwidth is available on trading view. What you have to check on trading view is the inside bar. I know it's available, but whether it's available as a free indicator or you have to sign up to TradingView first. You know, there's a free version of TradingView, but if you need some custom indicator, you have to upgrade on TradingView. So not sure, so you have to check that out. But I'm sure with the free version of TradingView, you got the moving average is there, bandwidth is also there. Okay, which is the majority of the strategy actually, because these boxes here, they do nothing rather than just show you that this one here is the inside bar. Just identify the inside bar. It identified this one as the inside bar, it identified this one as inside bar, it identified this one. So for example, 1 2 3 4, all these 4 candles, they are all inside of this big massive one. They are all inside of this one, but be careful. So when you have like 5 6 7 bars or candles that are all inside a massive one, be careful, because it means that mother candle, it could be a news, it could be some abnormalities. That's why like 6 7 candles can't break it. They can't break the high of it, they can't break the low of it, so they are in a range for a very long time. So be careful when you want to take that trade. You might just ignore it if it's just too long. Okay, so let me see more question. Okay, yes, oh good, you check it on trading view and it's there. Excellent. Okay, are we to only trade the ones that are identified by indicator? No, good question, Eniola. In fact, if I were you, I may actually remove, okay, let me do something. I may actually remove this indicator here and then use our naked eye to identify the inside bars. So let me say I remove this indicator here. Remove it, delete that indicator. Okay, so now let's move to another time frame, or let's move to Euro Japanese yen, and let's say we are on a 5-minute chart. It's going to take a while to identify the inside bar, but we will get there. So let's try to identify inside bar from here. It is red all over here, so there are chances here. Let's see if there's any of these chances that we can take. That's the advantage of the indicator. It will help you to see the inside bar immediately. Can you see any? I think this is an inside bar. Let me draw a line there. Okay, or let me say insert a shape, so I could just color that for you. Let me say insert a shape. Look to me, this one is an inside bar. This one in the middle, it looks to me it's an inside bar. Okay, do you agree with me? Let me delete it. It looks like that is an inside bar. That's the advantage of the indicator. You know, it helps you to identify it. So if you find it hard to find it, you just throw the indicator inside. Okay, as you can see, momentum is dying down, and because momentum is dying down now, volatility is getting lower. You can see bandwidth is now starting to show you yellow or green. It means that, hey guys, time over. You know, at least for this Europe Japan, for now, no more trading. because you can see we are no longer in a trend, or volatility is no longer as high as we want it to be. Volatility has dropped, therefore no more trading for Euro Japanese yen. Okay, let's try GBP JPY. What happened? All right, so in fact for GBP JPY, you see the momentum has died down quite a while, and see the help of the bandwidth. Some people have asked me, why do we need the bandwidth? The reason is it keeps you out of choppy trades. Look at here. You might have some inside bar here, but if you are trading inside bar here during this period, it's of no use, right? Because you are not going to make any money here. You cannot make any money either up or down, because you can see it doesn't go anywhere, and the bandwidth has shown it, has prevented you from doing that trade. But look at here, when there's a big rise here, look at what the bandwidth did. Goes red. Say, hey, from here, man, opportunity. When you see any opportunity here, you can take it. You can take it. Let me see if there's any opportunity. There's one opportunity here. This one is inside bar, but it fell into the yellow area. Which other one? Okay, so let's apply the indicator and see whether it can pick anything for us. You can see that I identified that, and the indicator also identified that the same, right? Apart from that, there's nothing else. That's the only inside bar that is left, and we cannot trade it because it was yellow or green at the time, right? Excellent. Anybody want to see something else? USD. Let's try USD CHF. 5 minutes. Okay, so all right, look at that. This one is a live trade now. Yeah, this is a live trade. You can see this is a live trade. When the mother bar was broken, you can see it was above the moving average. When the mother bar was broken, it's above the moving average. So that could have been your buy stop for this USD CHF. Buy stop here, and your stop loss will be below here. That will be your stop loss. Let me put it properly, because it's going to be just below the inside bar. Yeah, that's your stop loss. And how many pips is that? How many pips stop loss is that? It's only how many? 5 pips stop loss. So your TP1 is also 5 pips, which you already get. You already hit your TP1. Your TP2 will be 10 pips, which is somewhere around here where you are getting there right now. You are nearly there. TP3, 15 pips. TP4, 20 pips. So simple. So simple. ABC. Yes. Oh, the band. Yes, I think yes. There is a bandwidth indicator for MT5. Pacheski. There is one. But you got to search for it. You got to Google for it. The one that I've provided is for MT4, because I only use MT4 platform. I do have MT5, but I don't mix them together. I just use MT4. So, but I know there is a version for MT5, but you got to you're going to find it. You have to find it. So that is the strategy in a nutshell. So what the strategy helps you to do is to keep you on the right track, right? Okay. So it gives you a winning strategy, because in Forex you need a strategy that you can win with. You need a winning strategy. You can't go to battle without a good and winning strategy. Okay? Because if you can trade for yourself, why do you need somebody else to trade for you? I mean, the bottom line is that you want to be a successful trader, and you want to trade for yourself. You know, instead of me giving you the fish, I want to show you how you can catch one for yourself. So the bottom line here is that this training is for people who want to learn, who really want to learn and master the art of forex trading. So this is what we do in our group. You know, our group is a bigger group. If you are joining us here today for the first time, this is a big group. We have Discord channel, we have Telegram channel, we have a training center, education center, where we train all our students. So if you are interested in that, we can introduce you to our group. It's a fantastic group. So this strategy is just one of the strategy that we look into, that will trade. So you are welcome to have a check. Okay, look, see what happened here. We got a new bar now. Yeah, we need a new, you can see we got a new inside bar. All right, so what we are going to do, which already nearly put you in a trade already, is to draw your mother bar. So you say where the mother bar is broken. Let's make sure. Okay, let's put it right place. Okay, so where that mother bar is broken, that's a buy, and then your stop loss will be right below here. That's your stop loss. So that is how many pips? That should be, if you hit your stop loss, that's about 5 pips, and your take profit target will be 5 pips as well. TP1 will be 5 pips, and TP2 will be 10 pips, and so on and so forth. So simple, you know. So you can try this strategy and check out the win-loss ratio. Okay, and the good thing is that it has a defined stop loss. You are not trading without a stop loss. Some strategy will be trading without a stop loss, and the stop loss are very small. So even if this one takes you out at stop loss, is only 5 pips. So you need a program like this. You need a system like this that you can follow without, you know, second guessing yourself whether I'm doing it right or I'm doing it wrong, because it is correctly defined. It has a stop loss, that it has a take profit target, and it's not confusing at all. Okay, because the system is easy to learn. I think you can agree with me that it's very easy to learn and it's very profitable. Okay, so that's something that you should be aware of. Always set your stop loss, because this system, we are not saying that it's going to be 100% at all times, but as you can see, we have seen few that were good. There could be some also that might hit a stop loss, but it's part of the game. So it's part of the game. But since you have put your stop loss, you just have to wait. Don't do anything silly. Don't panic or do anything. Just wait and see. Let the trade plan out. Okay, so let's see. That is USD CHF. Let's see USD card. Anything from USD card? Okay, is there any special settings for the inside bar indicator? No settings. No special settings. Okay, let's check the inside bar indicator. PZ inside bar, default settings. Everything is default. The only settings you might want to look at is the alert setting. If you want to have a visual alert on the screen, and if you want to have a sound alert, you put them on. That's all. True for visual alert and sound alert. You put it true. That's it. So if there's any, like this one, when it happened, you will hear a sound, and also you will get an alert on the screen saying, hey, you got a inside bar, and then immediately you put your buy stop there, and you can see you already make your TP1, TP2, probably TP3 as well. The same thing apply here. You can see you made your TP1, TP2, TP3 as well. Easy PC. So if you want to learn more about this strategy and more, I will introduce you to our group. Okay, so our group is called Your Trade Mentor. You know, the YouTube channel is also called Your Trade Mentor. So this is the group that teaches you how to become a successful trader. Okay, so we have a website, which is the www.yourtradementor.com. So on that website we have our portal where you can learn a lot from all the videos and the training materials that we have uploaded for you. So when you log in, you have your own area, student area, for your videos, and you can go back to it. You can watch it 100 times or 50 times, whatever. It's not going to leave. It's going to be there. Okay, so that's your resources. Not only that, let me just show you the list of things that you will have as part of being a member. Okay, so as part of being a member, okay, also we have a group, we call it Discord group. Everybody knows what is a Discord server. Okay, so we have a Discord server. You are going to be added immediately to the Discord server. You have access to our training courses. Okay, that training courses alone is over $500. Also, when you log into your member area, you have a discount. You have a what is called the discount code from us, where you are going to download expert advisors and indicators. It's worth $1,000. But when you get that code from us, you are not going to pay a dime. It's going to be part of your package. Every week we do a live training from the mentor. From myself, I will give you a training every week, once every week. And also I will give you 3 trading powerful strategies. So it's up to you which of the 3 you want to use. If any of the 3 doesn't apply to you, we will find something for you. Okay, don't worry. Once you become a member, just let us know whatever that works for you. We are going to make sure that you get the right strategy. One strategy doesn't work for everybody. Okay, so we have a live trading signal that we generate for our members. If you want to take the signal, it's also part of the package. Okay, you can see all of this is for $50 US. Okay, and within that you have access to trading room, live trading room, to discuss your trade with other members and with mentors as well. Okay, so that is it. $50 you pay for all this value. All right, so if you want to do that right now, you got the chance. So I'm going to send you the link to register. Okay, I will send you the link to register. Okay, so you go to www.yourtradementor.com and register. You see registration button, you click it and you register. Okay, so for this, all these values that I've just discussed with you now, you are only paying $50 US. Okay, I think that's a fantastic deal, right? So if you want to learn more and you want to make sure that you don't just put your money in a life account without having the right strategy to trade it, you know, you don't want to be confused as to, oh, what am I going to do now, right? And you want to be part of the 5%. We've all been hearing, 5%, 95% of people failed in Forex, only 5% succeed. So if you want to be part of the 5%, this is your chance, this opportunity to join our group, because it will give you freedom to do whatever you want to do, right? You want to be on a beach, enjoy yourself, you are going to get a strategy that help you to do that. Okay, so some people have decided not to work for anybody again in their life because they found something that work for them. All right, excellent. So that is the link to register your interest, but don't go yet, because I've got something else to show you. I got something else to show you, to give you. So I'm sure a lot of you are interested. However, if you need a further help, you think this $50, you need a help with this $50, I got something to give you, because at least you are in this training this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is to give you a reduction of 20%. Wait for it, 20% on that $50. So instead of paying that $50, you are not going to pay $50 if you register now. You are not going to pay $50, you are going to pay 20% less, which means you are going to pay only $40, but only if you register now, before the end of today. Okay, but when you get to the website, make sure you put this code in, this discount code. Make sure you put it in the website. So when you register, it will ask you, do you have a discount code? You say yes, and you put this code in and you click apply. So when you apply, it will then give you that discount. Okay, Usman, where do you reside? Yes, I'm in London. I live in London. What about you? What about you? London is the UK, United Kingdom, right? So maybe if you live a little bit far, let me know what time suits you. What time suits you for training? Is this time okay for you, or you prefer a better time to schedule this training? Because we are trying to accommodate everyone. We've been doing it at normally 8 p.m. Europe time. But we discovered that some people 8 p.m. Euro time is more or less like they're in the middle of the night, so we change it a little bit. Oh, Canada is good then. Canada is good this time. What's your time now? Canada should be about maybe 11 a.m. maybe 11 a.m. maybe, not sure. So let me know, any of you, if you prefer a specific time of the day for us to do this training. If a time of the day suits you better, you can pop it in. Doesn't mean that we're going to do it at your time to next week, but at least you've made your opinion known. I never know, many people might choose the same time as you, and if that is the case, we might change next week and put it at your time. Then you just relax and enjoy it. Okay, right. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, can you use this strategy on US 30? Yes, of course. You can use it on US 30. Yes. And you can switch the time frame as well if you prefer the lower time frame or higher time frame. It's up to you which time frame you prefer, but it can work on any of the indices: US 30, US 500, UK 100, different ones. So it's up to you. Just obey all the rules. The rules are not complicated. They are very simple rules. Just obey the rules. Okay. Let me quickly show you again. Where is it? Okay. So let's quickly show you again. What were you looking at before? US chef. What's that? Okay. All right. So that trade, it's still ongoing. You can see the stop loss is not hit yet. I just want to refer back to it. All right, let's see US 30. US 30. Let's see, do we have US 30 here? I hope I don't think there's US 30 here. Okay, but nevertheless, let's try UK 100. Okay, let's try UK 100. Okay, here is UK 100. Inside bar. Oh, look at this nice down move, but there is no inside bar. There is no inside bar here, but we have one inside bar here. All right, this is the one I was telling you about. When you have an inside bar that is so huge like this, sometimes be careful with it, because look at the number of candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles cannot break either the high or the low of this one candle. So when you have things like 5, 6, 7, 8 candles inside this same one single bar, then avoid it. Reason is there's so much indecisions. They can't decide whether they are going to go up or down. Okay, it's still in a range. All right, let's try SPX. Right, look at that great trade there. Okay, look at this great trade here. That's SPS. Look at that great trade. So that's the break of the mother bar going down, and that will be your stop loss over there, just very small, and your TP1 will be roughly about here. Your TP2 will be roughly about there. Your TP3 will be roughly about there. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, you can make this thing as much as you want. Maybe that's TP4. Maybe you get one more TP5. All right. So that is so you can use trade it on indices as well. Okay. Any question more? Okay. All right, so anyone that's registered, okay, we have a Telegram channel, which is a free channel. I'm going to show you quickly the Telegram channel. So when you get to the Telegram channel, you just this is the Telegram channel. So currently we have 1,143 people on that channel. So when you come to the channel, you just ping Demi, right? So we have somebody called Demi, DEMI. So ping DEMI, all right, and say, look, I've registered. I need to join the Discord server, and Demi will put you on Discord server straight away. Okay. This group here is a free group. You don't have to pay for this group. Rhoda has just joined. Okay, Rhoda, you joined. That's great. I think Rhoda was here earlier. Let's see. Are you still there, Rhoda? Because I see that you have just joined. Because Rhoda says she's new. Right. Okay, yes, you say you are full. Are you still here, Rhoda? Because I see that you've just joined the Telegram group. Okay. Brilliant. Let me send you the link to Telegram group. This one is free for everybody to join. So I'm going to send you the link to the group. So once you register on the website I gave you earlier, just make sure that you contact us through Telegram and say you want to be added to the straight away to Discord. Okay. So this one is the Telegram. Okay. So this one is the Telegram. You can click there and join that. Is the Telegram is a free channel. So join that Telegram group. You can learn more about the strategy also on the Telegram. A lot of members discuss it on a daily basis. So look, this is one member talking about it today. This member saying, what's he saying? BTC USD another inside bar on 4 hour. If only I could enter the last one. I think he said he missed it. He didn't enter this particular one. Okay, so guys, feel free to join. It's a free membership. So click join and you come on this membership. But if you have registered, let us know. Just ping Demi or ping myself that you have registered and you want to be added to Discord. Discord group is members only, and that is where we put all those things I mentioned earlier. All these benefits I mentioned earlier. I said you have Discord membership, you have access to training, the MT4 indicator and expert advisor download. Those ones are on the website. The weekly live group is happening inside Discord. The 3 powerful trading strategy is inside Discord. The live trading signal and analysis is inside Discord. Access to live trading room is also inside Discord. So you realize that if you are a member, you need to be on the Discord server. Definitely 100%, no doubt. So because this is where we trade together as a group. Okay, and that's where we share all our advice, trade signals. That is where we share everything. So you got to be on that Discord server. All right, excellent. All right, I need my likes to go to 15. Now I have 12 likes. Thank you for everyone that's giving us the like button. If you haven't done so, please do. Okay, so because our likes has to go to 15 likes. All right. Any question about the strategy, anything at all? In case you missed the link to register, here it is again. All right. Okay, let me go back to the strategy. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Okay. Let's look at something like gold. Do I have gold there? Okay, British. This is BTC, which is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. The guy was talking about 4 hours earlier. Let me see that 4 hours. Okay, maybe this is oh no, this is yellow here, yellow and green. So you can see all over Bitcoin. There's no trading opportunity on Bitcoin for a long time on a 4 hour chart. On a 5 minutes chart of Bitcoin, let's see whether there are trading opportunity. Okay, yes, there could be. Yes, this one is a trading opportunity. You can see here it's red and it's a sell. You can see you're going to make your TP1, TP2 straight away, even TP3, TP4 straight away. Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. Any more question before we round up for today? Okay. Any more question? Please, let's have the discount code again. All right. So the discount code, Pacheski. All right. Discount code is here. All right. And I'm gonna no, you can read it, okay, or I can type it. Let me type it here. The discount is HWR9M4. Okay, so that is the discount code. It has capital letters and small letter. You have to obey it, otherwise it won't work. So capital letter is H, small letter W, small letter R, 9, small letter M, and 4. That code will only work in the next few hours. Okay, if you are too late to get there, it's gone. Okay, I can assure you it will be gone. So make sure you use it immediately. And once you've done it, if you do it right away, you are going to get on our Discord server right away. And you can get the 3 strategies today. If you're not too tired, you can get introduction to the Discord channel right away. If you're not too tired, we are here to serve you, but we don't want to overload you too much on your first day. So there's so much to learn on your first day, so we take it easy with you. And on the Discord group or the Discord server, we have other traders that have become proficient on their own, and they are now giving signal to other members. So if you are someone like that you want to improve yourself to become a kind of a teacher yourself, and you want to teach other people, or you want to help other people with your knowledge, so we give you the chance to do that. We can create even you your own channel. We create a channel for you specifically if that is what you want, to send your signals to other people, or you want people to critique your work. Say for example, you want to take a trade and you just post it in the group. You post it out and people say, oh yes, that's good, I see the support line is okay, I see that you have looked at your moving average, you have just broken the resistance line. All those kind of discussion will help you as a trader to grow and to develop and to know what you are doing. So you build the confidence, and within this Discord group, that is where you can grow. Some people have started with us on day one. We started as a yourtradementor.com last year, June last year. That's when we started, and we have members that sign up June 20 and they are still with us trading live accounts. Some of them participated in our we did a competition, if you remember, if anybody was there. We did a competition in last year, and some people, we had over 100 people that participated in the competition. It was a simple breakout system or simple breakout strategy competition. We have winners and we have a lot of people that have participated, and people that took part those days are still with us inside Discord group. So you can see that you are going to be in the group of good company. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you have further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Right, so I said, if you need the indicator, you know where to get it now. The indicator is right below the video. So you go on the video and click the video description. You will get the indicator there. You can download it and you can use it to your advantage. But if you need further education, or you want us to tailor you to a specific strategy for you, I was just talking with one of our students today. They have been doing very well. They just need more clarification. If that is what you need, some people just need some clarification. Yes, we can help you to clarify with you. And if you want to take it one step further, that is, you want a one-to-one mentorship with me, yes, we can always arrange that as well. We can arrange one-to-one mentorship. There is a 1 day mentorship and there's a 3 days mentorship. So it's up to you which one you prefer. If you want a 1-day mentorship, we can arrange it. If you want a 3-day mentorship, we can arrange it. Okay, but after the mentorship, you yourself, you'll be convinced of what strategy you are going to use, and you know exactly what direction you are taking. So there's no longer going to be confusion for you. All right, thank you. Oh, my likes is 14. One more. Who hasn't given us a like? One more like. Okay, before we go, let me go back to the chat. Let's do one more before we go, and we get one more like. Okay, all right, let me leave it to you and say, what do you want to see? Anybody want to see anything? Time frame, or a particular chart, or a particular pair, or whatever you want to see. I'll give you one chance. One person, one chance before we go. One person, one chance. What do you want to see? We have seen Bitcoin. Anybody want to see anything? Are we all done? Are we all done? Okay, all good. Say all good, right? Anybody want to see anything? You got the Telegram group. Yes, Telegram group is free. You can join the Telegram group, and if you have registered, I see few people have registered already. Just make sure you contact us on Telegram, and we will get to you. Oh, this guy. Okay, all right. So Rhoda has joined. Okay, Pacheski, good. You have joined. All right, that's brilliant. You have joined. Okay, so you want to see USD card 5 minutes. Okay, you're welcome, Pacheski. I see you on Telegram. Good. Once you join, just send a message to Demi and say you want to be added to the Discord server, and she will do it right immediately. All right. Okay, so somebody wants to see USD card 5 minutes. USD card 5 minutes. Good. Let's go. Let's do that. Let us do that. Okay, so USD card. There we go. USD card. Oh, 5 minutes. Right. So this is happening right now. So USD card 5 minutes is happening right now. So you put your that's your buy stop. That's your buy stop, straightening up. Okay, and your stop loss is just here, and just wait to see what happened. Okay, so that is your buy stop here, and that's your stop loss, and your TP1 will be round maybe round about here, depending on this. Let me measure. I'll measure this one from here to here, which is about 7 pips, 7.6 to here 7.9. Okay, round about the same. Right, so that's it. So you are into a long position here, and then you are waiting. Either you are going to touch your stop loss or your take profit target. Okay, so you don't have to do much. So easy, innit? TP top C. That's it. That's how to do it. Easy. That's how to do it. So just wait. So don't be scared if you hit your stop loss. All well and good. We have seen a lot that will go in our way. So if 1 or 2 do go against us, you know your loss. You know 5 pips, 6 pips. That is your stop loss, which is fixed. Because the problem with some people is that they don't want to take a small loss. And if they don't take a small loss, guess what happened? They take the big one, which wiped out accounts. So for example, you are supposed to get out here if it hit your stop loss, but you don't get out. You stay there until it goes below the moving average, and you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out until it goes below moving average. It take out this support level, and off we go. Down. You move to higher time frame, and then you think it's going to stop there, but it's actually targeting this line here. It's targeting this support area, or actually it's targeting this support area. But instead of you to have taken your own small loss right there, you didn't take the small loss. But by the time you get here, By the time you get here, say, oh yeah, maybe I should get out now, or even maybe it's too late, maybe it's wiped out your account. So hence, don't be afraid of taking small losses. If you fix your stop loss at 5 pips, let it be at 5 pips. If it's taken out, all well and good, another time to trade. A 5 pip stop loss will not ruin your account. Oh, thank you so much. Now we got to 15 likes, and I am ready to go, ready to roll. If there's no more questions, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody that joined today. This time is we started at 3 o'clock today, and this is 4:20, so that's 1 hour 20 minutes. Next week we don't know exactly when it's gonna be, but you need to click notification, join the group, join the YouTube channel, subscribe to YouTube channel. You will get the notification when we are setting up next week. It's definitely going to be on Tuesday. By the time where we will know the time when you will know the time when we set it up. Most likely going to be around this time, maybe 3 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock, depending on our other students from all over the world. All right, thank you guys, appreciate it. And my likes has just gone to 16. Even it's above my expectation. Thank you, because you pushed me to 16 likes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So if there's no further questions, I will say we will talk again next week. So for those that have registered, congratulations. And those that are yet to register, remember, you got the link there, yourtradementor.com, register, and then you got the discount code. The discount code will expire before the end of today. So if you are going to use it, make sure you use it before it does expire. Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We will chat again next week. Okay, goodbye.